Hello, this is Jackie Kilburn, and today I'm going to go over PD Module 2, Introduction to Google Apps. What is Google Apps? Well, it's a cloud-based storage of documents, calendars, sites, and other types of applications. It's easy collaboration between peers, students, in real time. It's also data that's stored securely and backed up by Google and retrieved by the end user from anywhere they have internet access. So let's get started. The first thing you do is go to the sign in button on google.com. Here you will put in your email address, and your email address is your username that you are used to using at mcsdonline.org. If you are new to Google account, your password will be Muscatine using a capital M with an exclamation mark. If not, it should be what you have set it to. Once you're signed in, you'll notice that your email address appears in the right-hand corner. You'll notice also that you have these different icons at the top of your toolbar. And we're first going to start with the mail icon, which is right here. And this will log you into your email account that's provided by Google. In your email account, you'll notice it is similar to other email accounts. It has some special features though. You have the chat option, and what's really nice about being connected with the MCSD Online account is that you can put in somebody's name that you're familiar with that works for the school district or a student, and they'll come up and you can invite them to chat. So I'll just go ahead and do that right now. And here I have somebody that I'm familiar with, and I can chat with them, or I can mail them. Okay? So if I say that, then I can say invite to chat, and then I can start chatting, and you'll notice this new box comes up to chat with that person if they've already accepted. If you've never chatted with them before, they'll have to accept your invite to chat. Change the settings to your likings, and the way to do that is to go up to the sprocket in the right hand corner. It looks like a wheel. Click on it, and then it will give you the option of mail settings. When you click on mail settings, you'll notice that you'll have lots of options. You may change the theme of your background. You may forward this account to your other email accounts. The next feature I'm going to show you is the calendar, which is right here, right next to the mail icon. And when you're in the calendar, you may create your own calendar for your events. Realize your first calendar you create will be your default calendar. In order to create that calendar, you just go to the drop-down menu right next to My Calendars, and you can click on that, and it will say Create a New Calendar. Here you may create your new calendar, and it just walks you right through on how to create a new calendar. Give it a name, and so I always go like with Jackie Work, because that's going to be the one that I would use the most. And then I can give it a description if I'd like. Okay, and I can then have the option to share this calendar with others, and so I can share this calendar with everybody in the Muscatine Community School District, or I can make it public. And this is what I would like to make it public when I have it like linked to a website or something like that. If I don't want it to go out to a mass number of people, or a mass number of people to be able to access it, I can just click off of that and I can add it to specific people. And then I have the option to give them editing rights and all that and those types of details. And you can see they can make changes and manage and share my calendar, or they can just make changes to the events, or they could just see the event details, or they could see only my free and busy times and hide all the rest of the details. I just want people to see what I'm doing. So I could add anybody from the Muscatine Community School District again here, and it will come up. Of course, I'm just picking somebody that I already know, and then I can give that person those access. If I don't want to share with that person, like maybe later on, I can then remove that person by just clicking them to the trash. Okay? And then when you're all done setting your details, you can say create calendar. You have this option back at the top and the bottom. For right now, I'm just going to click cancel because I've already created one. Okay, and you'll see that here's mine right here. And then I have the option on mine to change the color of mine. This is also where I could, if I forgot to share it with it at the time that I created, I can go back and share this calendar. I can create events from this calendar. I can change the calendar settings, and I can say display only this calendar. And when I do that, you'll notice that all the other calendars go away so that I can easily see what's going on in my work calendar. In calendar is you can go to the sprocket, and here you have the calendar settings option here, and this is where you can do mobile setup if you would like for it alert you of your next events. And here you just put in your mobile number and it will send you a text, okay? And then you say save. A is Documents, Google Documents. Here again, it's right next to the calendar button on the toolbar, and you click this, you have many options again. Right now I have it clicked on my home. Here you have several options. It's kind of your Microsoft Office at your fingertips, and you can access this from anywhere. Doesn't have quite as many features, but it does have the feature of collaboration, and you can work on the same document at the same time. Very, very neat. So here's our first thing to show you. You just go to the Create button, and you'll notice you have several options. You have Document, which is like Microsoft Word, Presentation, which is like PowerPoint, Spreadsheet, which is like Excel. Forms are things like creating a survey or a pre-test, post-test, something like that, and you can then send these out, and they're an online version and be filled out, and then it keeps it in a spreadsheet for you. Drawing is where you can actually draw in Google Documents, and a collection is where you can make folders and so that you can keep your documents organized. And then you also have from a template, and then that's ones that have already been created, and then you have to kind of follow that format. Today we're just going to choose the document to first show you. So I'm going to just click on the document, and it will take me to a new document. And the first thing I always like to do when I open up a document is change the title so that I don't get a lot of untitled documents and I don't know what I'm talking about when I see them in my list on my home of all my documents. So that in order to change the title of the document, you just click right on that untitled document words, and you can then name it. And I'm just going to say training today, so I know that it's just a test one for right now. And I say OK, and you'll notice instantly it changes it to training. And it also says all changes have been saved. So every time that I type in here, you'll notice my changes are automatically saved. No more having to file save as. It saves it as I'm doing it. If I happen to get locked out or my computer shuts down, it will automatically save where I was at. Okay? Then I will be able to type in my document and add all types of things that you possibly can think of. And today I'm just going to say, hello, how are you? Now if I want to share this with somebody, I have this option right here if I wanted to work on this with other people. And so I click on the share button and it takes me to a new page, my share settings. And right now it's private, but I could change that and I just click on there. I could put this public on the web, and now I'd want to do that when I have this document linked to like my website or something that I have it posted on the web. I could share it with anyone with a link, and then it will give me the link to send out to people. I can do Muscatine Community School District, and then if I name it and I tell people what that name is, they can search for it and they can find it, and anybody in the Muscatine Community School District would then be able to access that. I can also do people at Muscatine Community School District with a link, and then I would share that link. Or I can leave it private, and for today I'm just going to leave it private just to show you then I can just add specific people. So I'm going to go ahead and say save there, and it'll take me back here. And here again, I can add people that I want to add. So anybody that's in the school district, I can just click there, start typing their name, and it will give me the matches of those people. So I just go ahead and click a person that I may want to share this with or collaborate with, and I have this option right here. That person can edit, or that means they'll be able to change my document, or they can just comment on it, which means that they could write a little note to me about it, but they wouldn't be able to change the actual document. Or they can just view it. That means they would just be able to see it. For today, I'm going to show you can edit, and then I'll just say share and save, and then I'll say done. Now that person will now have access to this same document. And when they come in, you'll notice that they'll have their name right here, and I can then share the document with them.